Welcome back, y'all. I'm Todd McCullough with TMAC Fitness. We have an awesome yoga practice for you today. This is something I've been doing in the mornings, and something that I personally like is getting the room temperature around 85 degrees. So you can do that right now, or you can grab a yoga block, but it's not necessary. It's just something that I like to do when I do my morning practice. All right, let's begin. We're gonna start off in child's pose. Just let the room settle. You did the hardest thing, and that's just to show up. You're already at the mat. Just take a few moments to check in. Deep inhales, long exhales. Now take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale all the way out to the mouth. Seal the lips. Try the rest of this practice if you can to breathe in and out through the nose. Go ahead and reach the arms forward. Press the hands firm into the mat. Set the hips back a little further. Lift the forearms off the ground. Draw the shoulders back. Notice the heat building up in the shoulders, spine lengthening. Good. Go ahead and untuck the toes. Let's come back to our first down dog. So, for those of you new to yoga, down dog, hands are straight ahead or slightly turned out. Feet are straight ahead or slightly turned in. You can go ahead and pedal the feet back and forth if you wish. Just kind of waking up the body. I know when I do this first thing in the morning, my spine and everything's really tight, especially the low back. Good. Go ahead and straighten the legs. Drive the thighs all the way back. Take the gaze between your feet. Really push the thighs back as you firm the hands into the mat. Again, just come back to the breath, in and out through the nose. We're really going to take advantage of working in down dog today and let you feel the power of this pose. All right, let's go and start working on the back, heating up the upper body. Shift forward into high plank. So, shoulders are stacked over wrist. We're drawing the navel in. Press the hands firm into the mat. Feel the back expand. And just come back to the breath, in and out through the nose. Exhale back, down dog. Again, driving the thighs back. You're trying to curl the toes up off the ground, pressing the heels flat. You should feel a good calf stretch. Shift forward, high plank. Again, we're drawing the navel in. We're really trying to get as far off the mat as possible, letting that back expand. Deep inhales through the nose, long exhales out through the nose. Now exhale back, down dog. Let's shift forward. High plank, we're gonna take a 5 count down to our stomachs. Before we do that, anytime we're in this position today, feel free to drop to your knees. You're more than welcome to go there. This is a strong practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down on our bellies. Arms go out in front of you. Now, I want you to take your thumbs up, pinkies down, gaze is straight ahead. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. We're just gonna lift the arms up. Come as high as you can. I got tight shoulders, you can probably go a little higher. And then come back down, tap, and back up. Tap, and back up. Just working the upper body, getting the back involved. All these years of football, my range of motion here is very limited, but it's a great exercise. Nice and easy, up and down. Let's take one more. Lift the arms up, hold. Now lift the legs up and hold. Lift up a little higher. And let it go. Make a pillow with your hands. Go ahead and windshield wiper the legs. Open up that low back. We're going to take one more of those. Again, one of the many benefits of yoga is to be able to work our posterior chain. So lift the arms up again. Thumbs up, pinkies down. We bring them back down. We tap, back up. Feet are still down right now. Let's take 5 more. 1, 2, 3. We're going to hold on 5, 4, up on 5. We hold, legs lift, high as we can. Gaze straight ahead, a little more. Good. Make a pillow again. Head turns the other way. Windshield wiper the legs. All right, let's work our way back to down dog. Notice how the low back is already opening up. We're going to take our first Sun A. So those of you new to yoga, again, follow along. Those of you that are a little bit more advanced, feel free to take any variations of this you wish. So step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come back, high plank. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Again, you can always go to your knees here. Untuck the toes, come into up dog. Draw the shoulders back, open up the chest. And from the navel, exhale back, down dog. 3 to 5 breaths here in down dog. So again, anytime in chaturanga, feel free to go to your knees. One of the things in chaturanga that I see in class often is people dive into the shoulders. Don't go below the shoulders in your chaturanga. I say you don't let your shoulders go below your elbows. A step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. Look like you're looking near the edge of a cliff. Now take the triceps, tuck them in, externally rotate the biceps, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Pause here. Untuck the toes, come into up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. I really want you to slow your practice down today. People are always saying you can't get strong in yoga. If you slow the practice down, trust me, it's plenty challenging. All right, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. We lower down, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. So those of you new to yoga, if you hear me say take it through your vinyasa, that whole sequence is what your vinyasa is right there. Notice the heat starting to build. We're going to take one more. Go ahead and step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. Lower down, halfway, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. All right, let's keep building that heat. So shift forward, high plank. We're going to lower down to our elbows now. Nice long spine. Now I want you to lift the left leg up, take the knee to the elbow, engage, set it back down. Right knee, right elbow, engage, set it back down. Back and forth, nice and easy, connecting movement to breath. But again, the slower you go, the harder this becomes. Don't just be content with lifting the leg up. Really feel the obliques engage. Back and forth. How are we doing at home? You feeling the heat build a little bit? Again, I usually crank this up to about 85 degrees in the house. And I pretty much start to sweat right about now. All right, back to down dog. Lengthen the spine. Drop down to our knees, spin around, low boat. So we're gonna do a little sequence here between elbow plank exercises and low boat. So option 1 is here, feet are flat, shoulders are up. Option 2, legs go out. Curl the toes up, reach the arms forward. We're driving the belly button in. Stay with it. Notice the stomach already starting to shake. All right, we're gonna spin around, set 2. Back to elbow plank. Now, from elbow plank, I want you to take your left hand along your side, just like this. Notice this left hip wants to open up, close it down. Nice long spine. You're gonna feel this whole right side here in the obliques engage. So left arm is just running parallel to the leg. Stay with it. Again, this sequence is made to challenge you, so anytime you need a rest, take child's pose, feel free to do that. Let's switch. Next time, try to hold a little bit longer. Eventually, you'll continue to get stronger in your practice. So your right arm's along your side now. Again, close off that right hip. Good. Going to spin around, low boat. Again, option 1, feet are flat. Option 2, legs are out. Drive the belly button in. I want you to stay in here if you can. Stay with it. Now, it doesn't matter at all at home how high or low your legs are. Obviously, the lower your legs are, the more challenging it is for you right now. I know at home you're shaking. But if you feel any pain in the low back, raise the legs up a little bit. All right? Just a few more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Last set of this sequence. Turn around, elbow plank again. Should be sweating right about now. At least I know I am. All right, so now from elbow plank, we're gonna take the left leg, you tap, right leg, taps, back and forth. Again, small movements, really be conscious of the core making the movement. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last set, low boat. The sweat is starting to flow. All right, again, option 1's here, advanced is here. Again, lift the shoulder blades up, curl the toes up, drive the belly into the ground. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give the knees a squeeze. Good work. Stretch the arms all the way out. Full body stretch. Should feel good. All right, let's keep the flow going. Spin around, down dog. We're gonna move into our sun Bs now. So, 2 breaths here in down dog. So the first sun B we're gonna take really slow together. Then we'll let it link movement to breath. All right, so from down dog, we step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, squat down, chair pose. Right here. Stay in chair, give you a different view. Those of you at home, totally cool with a wider athletic stance. Again, you've heard me say, never made sense to me in yoga to be here. You would never go for a rebound in this position. This is much stronger. Weights back in the hips. Press to standing, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, squat down, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank. Lower down, halfway, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale back, down dog. Right leg lifts up, steps all the way through, back foot turns on its side. Take the right foot, walk it out to the right side of the mat. Pull the right hip back, firm that back left leg. Inhale, lift up, warrior 1. So check, back foot's turned in slightly, knee is tracking the toe, and you wanna square, stay where you're at, you wanna square these hips off, right? Imagine like 2 headlights. You wanna take that right hip, pull it back as the left hip goes forward. That's the action you're working. So imagine, stay with it, you're pressing through that knife edge of the back foot. As you press that, notice how the right hip wants to change, and then pull that right hip back. Take a deep breath, set a little deeper into that front leg. This is one of the best exercises to let your low back open up. Now, pull your hands to your heart. We adjust the feet, so now we're heel to arch alignment. Exhale, warrior 2, reverse. Hands come down to the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. From down dog, left leg steps through, back foot turns on its side. Again, take that left leg, walk out to the left edge of the mat. Pull that left hip back, tuck it in, firm that right leg. Inhale, 1 breath takes you up. Warrior 1. We'll face you guys at home. You're here, Good, wide stance again, right? You don't want to be on a tightrope here. So wide stance. Keep your arms up again. So these hips, right? You want to take this, trying to square, this is the action, trying to square the hips up while you're still pressing through that knife edge of the back leg. Once you have that good foundation, bend into the front leg. Stay with it. Now, we transition to Warrior 2. Notice how my feet now go to heel to arch alignment. Warrior 2, reverse. Hands come back onto the mat. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale back, down dog. That's your Warrior 2 sequence. 3 to 5 breaths in down dog. Now I want you to take your feet, just walk them up an inch or two more than normal. Press the heels in again and curl the toes up. Notice how it really gets the calves involved now. Refirm the hands. Now I bet a lot of you at home have forgot that breath in and out through the nose. You're breathing through your mouth. Try to bring it back in and out through the nose. Gaze forward, step or hop, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, squat down, chair pose. Press to standing, pull the hands to the heart. So now we're going to link movement to breath. Squat down, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Right leg lifts up. Back foot turns on its side. One breath takes you up. Warrior 1. Exhale. Warrior 2. Reverse. Hands come down to the mat. We lower down, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale back. Down dog. Left leg steps through. Back foot turns on its side. One breath comes up. Warrior 1. We exhale. Warrior 2. Reverse. Hands come down through the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. Meet back in down dog. So a few breaths here in down dog. One thing I want you to be conscious of is when you pull that leg through, that action happens from the actual core, not the legs. So again, the more you slow it down, the more you feel it. Again, deep breaths in and out through the nose. All right, one more time. Gaze forward, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, squat down, chair pose, press to standing, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, squat down, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. Take it through your vinyasa. From down dog, again from the core, right leg pulls through, left leg turns on its side. One breath takes you up, Warrior 1. Exhale, Warrior 2. Reverse. Hands come down to the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. From down dog, left leg steps through, back foot turns on its side. One breath takes you up, Warrior 1. Exhale, Warrior 2. Reverse. Hands come to the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. Meet back in down dog. A few breaths here. Continue building a little heat in the upper body, engaging the core. So shift forward, high plank. Now, just like we did earlier on our elbows, we're just gonna take the left leg, tap, right leg taps, back and forth. Now notice if that back's collapsing. Again, press the hands in firm. You're getting that big wide back. And try to initiate the movement of the taps from the core. Stay with it. Slower the better. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, back, down dog. Should feel good. A few breaths here from down dog. We'll step through to crescent pose. Right leg lifts up. Steps between your hands. Walk it out to the right side of the mat. Pull the right hip back. Left leg now is pointed, toes are pointed straight ahead. Both feet are pointed straight ahead. We lift up. Crescent pose. For those of you at home, we face you again. Wide stance, both legs are pointed straight ahead. Now from here, I want you to pull your hands to your heart, lean forward, and just twist from the core, just like this. I don't want you resting the elbow just yet. So you're here. So again, both feet are pointed straight ahead. Long spine. Let me give you a side plank view. So you want this long spine where the core is holding you up. Stay with it. That right glute should be on fire right now. Now, let the left elbow rest over the right thigh. Take a deep breath, and just exhale and wring out the spine. Nice, deep, slow breaths there. Stay with it. Now from here, shift the weight more into the right foot. Left leg's gonna float up and slowly come into chair pose. Sit down just like this. Press to standing, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, squat down to chair pose, and we just step the right leg back now. Crescent pose on the left side. Again, both feet pointed straight ahead, just like this. Stay with it. Now, the more you do it, the more this back hip's gonna open up. You're gonna try to get this leg almost parallel, but don't do it to sacrifice where the belly pokes out, right? So I have a really bad habit of doing that. So really draw that belly button in. Now, again, take the hands, twist, but don't rest it just yet. Let the core do the work. Feeling all this breath, with all your breath to focus right here on the core. Take that right elbow, hook it, take a deep breath, wring out the spine. Take your gaze down in front of you, shift the weight more in the left leg. Right leg's gonna float up and very easy, set it down, chair pose. Press to standing, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, squat down, chair pose. Now hands come down, we're gonna do crow. So, for some of you at home, it may just be shifting the weight forward. You may lift one leg. Again, this is an advanced video, so we're gonna lift both legs. I'm gonna hold here for a few breaths. Now, in just a few moments, we're going to come back to a deep yoga squat. We're not jumping back. So, feet come down, toes are 10 degrees out. We're in a deep squat. Arms are lifted. Remember how we started the sequence with our arms lifted? Turn for you, just like this. Toes are a little bit out, arms are lifted. Again, while we prepped all that in the beginning. All right, let's come to round 2 of crow. Stack the elbows. And we lift. 5 deep, slow breaths here. Slowly set the feet down. Come back to that deep yoga squat. Arms are up. A few breaths here. How are we feeling at home? Sweating a little bit, a little more heated up. I know I am. All right, last crow. Hands come back down. Stack, and we float. In 3, we're going to shoot it back to chaturanga. 3, 2, 1. We shoot back. Come into up dog. Exhale back. Down dog. Good. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Stay where you're at. I'm just gonna face you guys to get a better view. So, you can grab the knee here and just open up the hip and turn to the side. Option 2, we hook the big toe and the foot comes out to the side. Either one works. What we're trying to get is this right hip open, but really getting this left glute med to start to work. Those of you with knee injuries at home, this is one of the muscles that's shut down. Anytime you're rehabbing a knee, this is a good sequence to do. And you're curling those toes up, drawing the shoulder blade, that right shoulder back into you. A few more breaths. Stay with it at home, stay where you're at. We're gonna take the foot now, bring it in front of you. Let that right hip flexor do a little work. Now we slowly slide the leg back. Warrior three, arms are in front, left leg is slightly bent, right leg lifts. Again, you want that knee tracking the second toe. Don't let that knee buckle in. Long spine. Who said yoga couldn't be hard, right? A few more breaths. Left hand comes down, half moon. Again, slight micro bend in the left leg. If you want something a little bit more, try floating the hand. Now your right leg is going to swivel all the way back to the top. Set it down next to your left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing now the other side. So you either grab the knee or you hook the toe, lift up and open. So the more you take your gaze to the right, the harder this gets. When you're starting off, you may just want to look straight ahead. But you eventually want to get where you open up this chest as well as work the right glute. Stay where you're at. And we bring the leg back to the middle. Lift the leg up. Let that hip flexor work again. Let it fire. You swing the leg back. Warrior three, arms are in front. And slight micro bend in the right knee. Knee tracks the second toe. Long spine. Again, think one channel of energy. Press that back floating leg like it's against the wall. That energy is going through the spine, through the crown of the head, all the way through my fingertips. Notice the breath it's picking up a bit here. You can hear me breathing. Right hand comes down, half moon. Back legs turn to the side. Slight micro bend in the right knee. Again, if you want more, you can float. And we're opening up that chest. Let that left leg swivel all the way back to the top of the mat next to the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, squat down, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step back, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale, back. Down dog. All right, we'll get the heart rate up one more time. Do a balancing pose. So walk the feet in a little bit from down dog. Bend the knees, butt goes in the air. We lower our butt down and take a few bunny hops. Nice and easy. Just let it float. Be careful of a dining room table next to you, maybe a kid. Have a little fun with it. Let's take three more. 1, 2, 3. Down dog, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One breath takes you all the way up. Pull the hands to the heart. Stay where you're at. I'm just gonna face you. Notice how much heavier my breathing is now. Now, hands to the heart. We'll come into tree pose. Take the right foot just below the knee or up above the knee. My knee's too tight, I can't do that. It stays below it. Hands are here. This is option 1. Option 2, arms go up. Option 3 is where it gets really challenging. Close your eyes. If you fall out, that's fine. I even do that often. But notice the ligaments, the tendons in the foot and the ankle. You ever had an ankle sprain? It's a great exercise for it right here. It's a subtle movement of just closing the eyes, how more difficult. Oops, fall out. Come back in. Open the eyes, set the right foot down. Hands back to your heart. Let's try the left side. Again, foot is below the knee or up above. I got tight knees, doesn't go above the knee. Option 1 is here. Option 2 is here. Option 3, we close the eyes. Notice this is my bad knee, how much harder it is on the side. And notice all the tendons, ligaments, everything in the foot firing. Open your eyes, pull the hands to the heart. Awesome job. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank. Lower down, halfway, chaturanga. Come into up dog. Exhale, back. Down dog, drop to your knees, a few back bends, and we slow things down. You guys are doing awesome. Way to stay with me this whole time. So, bridge pose. Feet are straight ahead or slightly turned in, okay? Press the feet flat, lift the hips up, interlock the hands underneath, open up the chest. Again, press the feet flat. Try not to squeeze the butt. If you press the feet flat, that's the hamstrings get more involved. Just let the chest open up. Slowly come back down. All right, option 1, you stay there. Option 2, see how the back feels this morning. A little tight. Come to a full wheel. So if you go to full wheel, hands are straight ahead, slightly actually turned out helps. Elbows are tucked in, come to the crown of the head. Once you're here, rebalance, keep the elbows in tight, press up. Now again, I guarantee those at home, your toes are flaring out, have them turned in slightly, protects the spine. And then drive the chest back toward your hands. Deep breaths, let it open up. Now tuck your chin, slowly come back down. Let the legs extend a little bit, move them around. We're gonna do one more. Totally your option, bridge or full wheel. All right, I'm gonna go full wheel again. Hands come behind the head, elbows tucked in. Come to the crown of the head, press up. Notice with your breath, you can expand even more. Pushing the chest back towards your hands. And tuck the chin, slowly come down. Awesome job, give the knees a squeeze. Everything here on out is just slowing it down. Good. Take happy baby, grab the outsides of the feet. Draw the shoulder blades back down. Let the low back just relax. Good. Give the right leg a squeeze now, left leg goes straight. Just squeeze that right hip in. Give it a little bit of love. All right, I'll take the right leg, let it fold over, spinal twist. Now I want the knee to go all the way down, stack the hips. Even if you can't, even myself, I can't let the right arm go all the way down. Keep this knee down, let gravity slowly work on the shoulder. If this is too much for you at home, you can always pull the feet in together like this. It's not quite as challenging, but it's a little safer position if you have a low back issue. Good. Let's switch now. Give the left leg a squeeze, give it a little love. I've got this sound pack on my right hip, so I'm not going to turn all the way. I'll let that hip fall over to the right, to the ground, and then we open up at home. Again, you want this knee down to the ground. I've just got this sound pack on, so I can't go all the way to the ground. Each breath, let it open up a bit. Just let it shine. Good. Slowly come out of that. Bring both knees back in. Give them a little bit of love. Squeeze everything into the chest. Good. Legs go out in front of you. Right leg straight ahead. Pull the left foot in. Inhale, one breath takes you up. We exhale, we fold. Aiming the nose outside the right knee. Curl those right toes up. Feel that stretch in the left side of the back. Good. Let's switch. Again, aiming the nose outside the left knee. Go for length more than actually going down. Curl the toes up. from here, we're just going to leave this right leg where it is. We're going to swing around for single pigeon, just like this. So again, ankle in line with the knee. Let me give you guys a different view from home. Ankle in line with the knee, sit tall, pull the right hip back, open up the chest. We untuck the back leg so you're on top of the foot, and we fold. Keeping the weight in the right hip. For those who this feels good, stay here. For those that this doesn't feel right on the knee, go ahead and come around to thread the needle, just like this. Another great option. Just a little easier on the knee. Whatever pose you're in, stay there. I'm gonna work my way back to single pigeon for those of you that are there. We're slowly gonna come out of that, press back to down dog, and let that right hip open up. Just had it closed off. Now see what it feels like being opened up. Set it down. Go to single pigeon on the left side, left leg curls under. Again, ankle in line with the knee. Let me turn around and face you guys. Just like this. A lot of you at home, it's gonna be here. I'm okay with that as long as you don't feel pain on the knee. If you feel pain on the knee, give me a second. We'll go to thread the needle that side. So again, sit tall, take that left hand, put on that left thigh and press it out, okay? Open up your chest, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. All right, those of you at home, that doesn't feel great on the knee, thread the needle this side, looks just like this. Cross the ankle over, hug the shin in. Still getting a good stretch here in the hip. Wherever you're at, stay with that. Those of you in single pigeon, we're slowly going to work our way back to down dog. We're going to open up that hip again. Just breathe into that left hip. Set the left leg down, drop to our knees. Last stretch here before we do a little meditation. So legs are straight out in front of you. Curl the toes up, engage the quads, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, curl the toes up towards you, and fold. Did an amazing job. Just finished the practice off right with a little meditation. We're going to do this 4-part meditation that I pretty much do every day now. It's a combination of my prayer that I learned as an early Christian, what I've kind of combined with yoga over the years. It's just a 4-part meditation. Only lasts a couple minutes, but it's amazing after each, it doesn't matter if I go to the gym or I'm out swimming in the ocean, I always finish every movement session with this meditation. It's made a huge difference in my life. I hope you enjoy it. All right, so slowly come out of this. Let's come to a seated position. There's not really a right or wrong way to meditate. Just get comfortable, all right? So eyes are closed. First part, we're just taking a moment of gratitude, right? You got to move your body this day. I mean, how blessed and lucky are you to be able to do that? There's a lot of people that don't have that opportunity. Got a roof over your head, friends and family. A lot to be thankful for. There's something to be said about starting your day with gratitude. Now I want you to lift up a loved one. Imagine a glowing light hovering over them as they go about their day. It could be a family member, a friend going through a tough time. Just pour blessings upon them. See a big smile come across their face. Know that you're with them and supporting them. Now let's transition. What does success look like today? More importantly, what does it feel like? Could be an important business meeting you have. Could be going to your kid's soccer game. Whatever that is, see it happen, what you want to happen before it happens. Have that moment now. The power of visualization is really strong. Utilize it. Now I just want to bring your attention back to the now, back to the breath, the sounds of the room. Just be. So in Psalms 46 in the Bible says, "Be still and know that I am God." And it's in this stillness, I think, we can create the space to hear God. That's all we're doing now, is just creating the space. Just be. Slowly start to bring some awareness to the body. Open the eyes. Pull your hands to your heart. God bless. Thank you for joining us today for this yoga practice. Again, I'm a big believer in just moving our bodies, whether it's yoga, TMAC 20, running, but really encourage you to switch over the nervous system and take a few moments to breathe and connect and express gratitude each day. It's completely changed my life, and I hope it helps you. For more TMAC 20 workouts and yoga videos, you can find us at TMAC Fitness. Have an awesome day. God bless.